Hi, I'm Aura, but it's a fairly busy front, and I'm the host of Collective Mind, and we're gonna try to do somewhat of a late night stream. Um, there has been some occasional thunder that could end up being in the background, but I don't know for sure. It's been very occasional, so I figured I would stream anyway. I'm trying to think if I want to try to put a little content warning of some kind on the screen for that. Um, Maybe I'll put something in chat because anybody watching the recording back later would presumably see this at the beginning. Because I meant to do it before I started and it would take somewhat significant setup at this point. So rather than spend that time on the stream doing it. Let's see. Can't spell. Okay. So we have wanted this game for a long time. We just got it, I want to say a couple days ago. We have done like the setup and the tutorial type stuff, but not really much since then. So we like did all the easy versions of the setup for our starting point because we wanted to give ourselves the best possible chance to not get like really frustrated right away. But one of the next things that we're gonna want, I think, is to lease or buy I think it would be a baler that would collect all of this straw. And then we could go from there and see what else we need. One of the things that I'm thinking, I will say we are pretty familiar with this game in general. We've watched people play it and things like that. But we're pretty new to like doing all of the controls ourselves. But we know a lot of the basics about how things work, and we have looked up tips and stuff like that. And we're going to reference some of that if we need to during we're not really trying to challenge ourselves with it, I guess is the point that I'm making. But we want it to be like pretty calm and relaxing and like satisfying type thing. Yeah, so I think I might go to, I think I have something there, yeah. Let's see. Try to remind myself the button for getting out of the, is it E? It was in fact E. There we go. In the shop menu, okay. So let's see. I wonder if it's under miscellaneous. Or maybe it's not technically a vehicle. Is it technically different kind of? There's a lot. I don't think I would need a mower for this. I think that would be specifically for the cutting grass part of it. Yeah, I think it's a baler. Let's look. less money than I thought. Um, what does this do? How do I get literally any more information and details? That would make sense.
Hello there.
Hi. Welcome, Lucky for Sis, which I'm going to guess is short for system. Thanks for following. I feel like this probably... It says 14 bales, so I feel like this probably is a combined baler and whatever the thing is called that like collects several of them. So this might be worth it. At the same time, am I really gonna actually use straw for much of anything yet? So let me... Our starting point plan, roughly, is to do grains of some kind, because it's pretty simple and like interchangeable equipment and stuff. And it's the stuff that it starts us out with anyway. And to fairly early on add chickens, because we can use some of the grain that we harvest to feed the chickens. And then we get eggs out of it too. And of the animals, the chickens I feel like are the easiest because their food needs are very, very simple and flexible. But if down the line we want to get any other animals basically at all, most of them I think need straw as part of their diet. But does that mean spend over half of my money right now on this? Because we could also spend some of that money on getting chickens right away. I don't know how expensive that setup is to start with. Or potentially on getting like greenhouses going. Because the other thing I know is that a lot of, if not all of the grains, have a pretty long harvest cycle. So we have to wait a while to make more money on it. And we're gonna need like fertilizing and things like that. But another plan that I have to potentially get away with not having to buy or lease as much equipment directly early on is to intentionally try to take contracts that have equipment that we need to use for something on our own fields and lease the equipment for the contract. And then use it for both before returning the leased equipment. Let's... How much is it to lease? Okay, that's a possibility too. Because we won't need it again for a while. And we could do it pretty quickly. So I'm going to keep that in mind. But I also want to look at if it would make any sense to sell baled straw right now. So that's somewhere in these menus, isn't it? Prices, fluctuations, straw. Yeah, it's literally the worst possible time. So it won't get us money immediately. So if we buy it right now, we're spending a ton of money that we cannot get back immediately. Let's also double check. On my fields, is anything like close to being harvested? One is growing. That's the one that was just harvested. And that one is cultivated. So no, because the one that is growing is canola. Which when is canola done? All the way back around. That's what it looks like. So yeah. We need to try to set something up that will make money sooner than that. Unless we plan to only make money essentially from contracts for the whole calendar year. I bet at some point we'll get a fertilizing contract. So we could use that to fertilize our own fields. And I think we have all the other basics. I think fertilizing is the thing we don't have that would make the biggest difference. So then it makes me wonder, eggs would be sooner and aren't at the lowest if we needed some immediate cash. What about where are types of things that we would like? Strawberries or something. It's also low. Am I missing some other? I kind of doubt grapes would be. Doesn't matter, that's not sooner. I'm trying to find the stuff that would be in greenhouses. I assume strawberries would be. That would make sense to me. Okay, let's see what the startup cost of chickens is. I think that's, yeah. Buildings. No, that's owned items. Where do I look at buildings? I should look at the sales too, probably. So none of this is buildings. Construction? Is that what it would be under? Would it be type of farmhouse? Would it be under animals? Okay. Chickens. Okay, that is pretty cheap. What is this? Oh, you can just keep way more. So that'd be an upgrade for way down the line. Okay. Because 30 chickens would be plenty for early game. I probably wouldn't do that many. Especially to start with, because I think you can breed them too. So I'd want to keep the startup cost low if possible. Let's see. Well, how do I... Can I unselect it in some way? To drag the... Okay, I need to not be here. That's what I'm realizing. Let's... No, there we go. Where would I like chickens to be? Where would be convenient and not in the way on land that I own? Do I own this? Is this even big enough? What is this? Okay. I don't know how big this chicken thing is. If I stand here... Construction... Select... Animals... Chickens... This... Oh. Okay. I can't drag it. I can't zoom out more than that. Okay. I own less of this than I thought. What about over here? Is this enough room? Anywhere over here? Maybe? That's not the button. This is the button. There we go. I want to be careful. That might be good. Put it like right up against there. Okay. Now. I am not able to buy an adult rooster. I am able to buy an adult chicken. Let's see. These are pretty cheap. I do want to start getting some money immediately. The transport fee is fine. Let's buy those. Yes. Okay. And then let's get some of these and some of these. Okay. Now, I'm gonna assume that's where I put their food. Do I have to be in a trailer to see how much of that I have? 'Cause that'd be annoying. You know what? Let's look at that settings. What am I looking for? No. Contracts? There we go. There isn't one for bailing. But that's okay. So one thing. I don't know if there is a way. That's the cultivator. Where is the field that we planted on? Let's do this the easy way. That's the cultivated one. This is the seeded one. I don't know what unload means, and I'm scared to find out. I don't know if I can take any of the seeds out of here to feed to the chickens. What if where are the chickens? I'm already lost. This is one of the things I have to get better at over time is the driving. There we go, that's too far. It's okay. Okay, okay. Nope, wrong way. Nope, 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 nope. Don't hit things. now. Let's do barley. Now what happens if I click unload? Is that not an eye? Sure looked like an eye. Does not appear to be doing anything. Okay. Not enough space to unload. Interesting. Still. So I don't even know if that would do what I needed to do. Let me... test this. Okay. Is there any universe where I can carry that by hand? Too heavy. Figured. Refill. Okay. What if I... that's the wrong button. What if I come at it from the other side? Then... oh, it tried to go on the side. Hold on. Just processed what that means. Nope. Nope. Stay in the vehicle. Not enough space. Okay. So it doesn't want me to do it like that, it seems. Let me make sure I'm not doing anything too dumb. 1 second. It says I could have bought a pallet for sure. Which I knew that. So there has to be a way to do what I'm thinking. And I think I might just need a forklift. Which I think I'm gonna need for the eggs anyway. Because it'll be pallets full of eggs. So... what if I do this? Unload. And then... yeah, here. And exit the vehicle. Well... No, I think I specifically need a forklift. Okay. Shop menu. Vehicles, I think. Forklifts. I should not need an expensive one. And I will probably use this a lot, I want to say. If I'm going to keep doing chickens at least. So I think I need it either way, and I think I'll need it soon either way. So even if it doesn't work for this particular thing, I think I need it. So let's buy it. It's a lot of money. Okay. Enter vehicle. AI worker menu, please. I've forgotten again where my chickens are. I think it's right around there. So I will set the destination like here. I'm gonna let the AI do a lot of the driving because I don't particularly enjoy it. We don't even drive in real life, so. Okay. While they're doing that, I will look at the contracts again. Where are the contracts? I don't remember. These, okay. I want to see field 52. Looks like bigger equipment than what I have, but let's look at the map to see how big 52 is compared to mine. Bigger for sure. Maybe not too crazy though. It's very close by. Because I have a cultivator. So if I just make an AI do it, that might be fine. Let's do it. Let's contracts, cultivating for field 52. Accept contract. And now cultivator. I think it's this way. Oh. It's down, I didn't notice that. Okay. It should be fine. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going through that tiny hole. That's unnecessary expectations for my driving ability, I would say. This is definitely field 52. Yeah. Oh, I was running right into that. That's not the button. There we go. That's not even a little bit what I meant to do. Maybe it is. Maybe it's fine. Lower. Higher. Perfect. You do it. There's my forklift. Cool. That's not the side of the vehicle I thought I was going to be on. Let's test this theory. That is my forklift, right? It does appear to be my forklift. Okay. Ah, darn. That's too much. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Totally got this. I don't even a little bit know how to work a forklift. Let's see if I can figure this out. How do I... This is definitely not how I'm supposed to do this, but maybe it'll work anyway. Don't get stuck on the other. It's fine. How do I put it down? um. Oh. I think I see. I no longer think I see. Oh. Is that how? No. How do I put it down? How the heck? It won't put it down. Um. From what I looked up, seeds are the only things that are chicken feed. Specific types of seeds. Do you know how I get the forklift to drop it? Right, this is barley. Or you mean it's the barley itself, not the seeds? That would make some amount of sense. Well, I wish the tutorial hadn't made me sell my wheat then. And I would still need to figure out how to put this down, probably. Unless I can just get in the other vehicle. It will not let me put it in when it's on the forklift. Great. Unless I just need to be forward a little bit more. Refill. There we go. Cheated. I didn't have to figure out how to use the forklift. Okay. Then, do you happen to know if on like the easy mode it starts me with anything already in my silo? If I didn't put anything in there? Doesn't? Okay. Alright. Well, it's worth a try, I guess. So wheat is the only one I can buy, at least right now. But it'll last me a while, so that's good. And if I do harvesting contracts for people and I get any extras, I can hold on to that to also feed my chickens with. I'm gonna go ahead and assume I can't lift this. Is that true? Yeah. Does it let me just fill it directly into here? Right, I've seen people do Let's Plays and stuff, and I've seen them carefully wait just until it says completed and then stop dumping it to sell so that they can use it for something else or um, sell it at a more opportune time for a better profit. So this is my hope. So I don't remember a lot of the little details like this. I'm hoping I can just kind of go right next to this and it will let me refill. Like that. I was correct. Okay, now let's send you. I need to set destination first. Perfect. How's the cultivating going? Pretty good. What? Why is the target unreachable? That doesn't seem true, but okay. Okay. That's a little. Here we go. Don't mind me taking up 2 lanes, it's fine. Let's take that. Slower, there we go. I haven't crashed yet at all, which I'm pretty proud of. It's gonna be the easier way to do this. Probably this since I'm already pointing at it. That's probably fine. except it was definitely more that way, so in hindsight I was wrong. But it gives me good practice turning, so let's pretend I did it on purpose. I am completely in my own way with both of these vehicles. Let's fix that. Where am I going? It's fine. Yeah, this one can probably go pretty much straight back. Cut that close, but it was fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. I don't want to put it in there. Okay. I think that's the wrong direction. I want it to go that way, isn't it? It's not gonna want to go like that, is it? How am I gonna do that? Doesn't want to go that way. That's what I literally just did. This is a weird strategy that I'm using, but pretend it's not. Can I get it to... No, not really. Okay. Let's... No. Does that kind of? No. Okay. Okay. Now. Can I kind of? That's not at all where I want you to be. There we go. What the heck? Nope. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting strategy. What am I even trying to do? Do I have a longer way to line it up over there? Yes. Okay. So maybe that's the move. Okay, now. Okay. Sure, I guess let's completely turn around. Why not? Don't worry, I can still see great with the trees completely in my way like that. Okay, now do this right the first time. 'Cause that was annoying. Okay. That was on purpose too, don't worry about it. Keep the rest of that for later. Okay. Now. It's late. Is there anything else? We'll have to finish the contract. How are we doing on the contract? Pretty decent. Oh, hi. You want to come over here? Oh, oops. Uh, 1 second while I fix Charlie King. Yep. First try. Oh. So I got my Fickens shed is what I almost just said. I got my chickens fed. I'm gonna finish up this contract. And then I'm probably gonna move on to the next month. Where I believe I will have more choices of what to plant anyway. And then I can deal with the straw and cultivating that field and the rest of the planting and fertilizing and such. And probably start trying to do some more contracts. Especially ones that I can borrow equipment for that I can then use for my own fields if I don't have that equipment. Like, I don't have anything for fertilizing yet, I don't think, and if there's anything like for herbicide and stuff like that, if I need any of that. I'm sleepy. Watching the AI workers might give me some tips for how to line up better and stuff. Oh, it just hit 80%. Uh-oh. I don't run out of time. They're definitely still doing it faster than I could. If they start looking like they're having trouble, I can take over and see if I can finish it up. They ran into that sign for fun, looks like. Where are they gonna line that one up? Huh. Not bad, I guess. %, okay. Should be fine for time. Unless they get stuck at the end, then I have a bunch of trouble finishing it, but hopefully not. Liz in our system was the one who was the most excited to get this game and has been wanting it for a long time. She's definitely close. But I definitely don't think she's the only one who likes playing it. Because a lot of us in general like satisfying things and even like repetitive, monotonous type things a lot of the time. Scratches a specific itch in our brain. Contract's finished. I will probably let them still finish the fields because it's more satisfying, and then if we come back to this field later to harvest from it from a contract, we'll get more like extra out of it because they would have been able to plant the whole thing. I might be less likely to make that kind of decision for something like fertilizing. Because it's costing me fertilizer to keep doing it, so I don't know if that would be worth it. Well, I might try to get that last little section on my own. Nah, that's good enough. Okay. Contracts. Collect. Of course, now there's bailing one. That looks like a really big project, though. So let's hope we get one next month as well. It's closer. Where's the house? Over here? Way over here. I get much closer than these other ones. Like this one, I think. Or is this the one that just finished? Field 52. Yeah, this is not mine. So not that one. This one. There we go. Sleep. Sure. Default 8 a.m. Still doing good for now, so I think I'll just keep going. Why was there a wage payment? Do I still have somebody hired? How do I check that? I don't know what the symbol would be if I had active workers. Would they be listed over here? I feel like I don't have any. Okay, let's see. First of all, if there's something for failing. There is. That looks like it's a really big one. It's 6-3. Well, that's bigger. Okay, maybe it's not as big. 9. Jeez. It's actually the smallest one here. Okay. Borrow items. Okay. Now. Here we go. Great. I don't know how this works even a little bit. The second thing looks like it would be a mower, I want to say. This is a front and back attachment. So I want to say that this thing would attach like that. Nope, wrong way. No, that would help if I actually kept turning. Is that enough, please? Thank you. I'm glad it's pretty forgiving about that. Okay, so one of them is a mower for sure. The other tool also says mower? What's the difference? Okay. How do I... Why is it not giving me the option to... Here we go. Set destination. I forgot what the field is. Crap. Contract. Active. 15. Where the heck is 15? Oh. Okay. Set destination. Like here? Shouldn't hit anything. Oh, that was close. You got it. Good job. What? Why are you driving into a car? Okay. As impressed as I was with your skills, let's try this again. Why is the target unreachable? I don't even know which way it is. I'm gonna go ahead and guess this way. That destination. I sent you the wrong direction. Sorry. You are not blocked by an object. You're still driving. You just lied to me. For no reason. I want to watch this because I want to see how this works. And then once it gets to the baling part, I'm also going to use that for my one field that has straw. And then I can cultivate and plant that one. While it's driving, let's see what we can plant now that it's September. Planting is green. So wheat or barley or canola. I'll probably do wheat or barley because I think I'll do wheat. Because I know for sure I can feed that to my chickens. And if I ever want to get into any of like the more production type stuff, production chain type stuff, like making cakes or whatever. I'm assuming cakes would be wheat, flour, and eggs, so I would only have 2 of those ingredients. But who knows, maybe I'll do one of the fields wheat and one of them barley or something, just for fun. Oats seem to have a nice short cycle, if I'm reading that right. Which could be nice if I have a field that I can plant during that time to get a pretty quick return. Are you stuck? Or are you done? Oh, good. So I am looking at field 15. Right. Okay, sure. Why? Was I just pointing you at a weird angle and so you did it at a weird angle? I hope you correct in a way that makes any amount of sense at all. You didn't. It's fine, it's a small field, you'll figure it out. So it does really just seem to be 2 mowers for fun. Okay. It's definitely missing some spots, but we will see if it counts it as completed. This is not one that I would care about getting the last couple spots, I don't think. Especially not if it's a bunch of random little annoying spots like that. I guess it is good to know that I have to actually line it up well for it to do pretty straight lines that actually line up with the shape of the field. I wonder why the contract amount is so high for such a small field like it's... Is it just because there's so many steps? So it's annoying and like time consuming? I'm gonna go check quick if I have any eggs. Yeah, a few. That's not even a little bit what I meant to press. What is a good time to sell eggs? And is expiring something that's built into this game? Like, do I need to sell them immediately? It's not the worst possible time to sell them, but waiting a little bit longer would be smart. Okay. Let me check that just to make absolutely sure. I can store them as long as I want. Beautiful. That helps a lot. You're done? You don't seem done to me, but let's see what the... Yeah, there's no way that it's gonna say that that's enough. Okay. There you go. Let's see if you'll do it from here. Why are you doing that? Back over here. Let's fix that again. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Hi. Where do you want to be? Huh? Okay. What you doing? Okay. Meow. Is that good? Is this a good spot to be? Okay, hi. Yes. Well, let's fix this again. Yes, hi. There we go. Ouch. Please do the next row. I can get that little triangle if you don't want to finish that. You can definitely do this last one. Yeah, you're going to, I think. Don't hit the tree, though. You're not gonna go all the way. Well, I guess why would you? Hi. You very licky all of a sudden. Hi, baby. Hello. You gonna keep going? What do you think you're doing? I mean, you lined me up kind of well to finish this spot for you. No, I'll lower the other one. Like that. Okay. Next tool. There we go. I think I lined that up pretty well. We'll see. Might as well. Okay. Off. Lift. Other one. Off. Lift. Okay. Let's get you to drive back to the shop, which I think is here. Okay. And then the rest I should be able to do my field plus the contract field. So let's look at the one that was harvested is 45. Okay, so 45 is the one. Nine. Here you go. So this is definitely a type of game where we wouldn't, we would definitely play some offline, and we're not going to really restrict what we can or can't do while we're not streaming it. Especially since it's not story driven and stuff like that. And this is the kind of game that could be really helpful for us to just play on our own sometimes when we're not up for streaming it. I do think we'll probably stream it fairly regularly. We'll see how that turns out, and we'll also see how much you guys like to see it. And if we're ever playing offline and we're about to hit like a really big fun milestone or something like that, we might consider like filming just a little bit for that and maybe putting it on our Patreon or something. I'm not sure. Hi. Yeah. You getting sleepy and you're hoping I'm gonna go to bed soon? Yeah, it is probably around that time where you'd be thinking that, huh? Okay. Let's... Okay. How do I drop it? Is it cute? No. Don't pick back up. Well, then if I just back up and hit Q, there we go. Now here's where I don't know how this works. Nope. Let's try this way. Let's try both of them, see if that works. And now let's go here. Set destination. I said 45, I think. So what does this look like? Yeah, it definitely shows something over here when there's an active worker, so that's good to know. Don't hit the deer. Okay, it's fine. Oh, that's my canola field. That it's not weeds. It's over here too, so I think it's weeds. Oh well. You lining it up for me? I should definitely try to line it up this way. That's unfortunate. I think that's about right. Fire worker. Let's see what you do here. How does this work? You don't appear to be using both things. And I don't know if this is even doing anything that it needs to do, but I guess we'll find out. I think it looks different. Are there any herbicide contracts by any chance? It's another baling contract. It's not bigger, so it might be fine to do that one too. There's not an herbicide contract. That's unfortunate. Does anyone in chat know if the fertilizer spreaders can be used for herbicide as well? Seems plausible. Well, that does appear to also be running. Is it running it the whole time? I can't tell. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're driving literally around in a circle. What are you doing? Are you confused about something? Why are you reversing in a circle over and over? You no longer appear to know what you're doing. Can you go from there? I don't know if this is doing anything. What are you doing? Okay. Why? Are you having trouble because of both pieces of equipment? Because the other one doesn't even seem like it's doing anything yet. I don't know why it's on there. But maybe I'm confusing the heck out of it. Hold on. Or is it not letting me because it's for contract work? Can I not use it like that? It does appear to be yelling at me like that. Okay. So then, other thing I will check is if it works on the contract field, because I wonder if they changed that. Field 15, I believe. Yeah. Drive over the field if you need to, I don't care. Okay, okay. I'll get you on the road. Or right next to the road or something. Destination. Here. There you go. While you're driving, you look. Okay. Or turned into bales. I wonder what forage wagon is cheaper, maybe? Let's look. Okay. Tools then. Forage harvester headers. Are these cheaper? Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Any? Okay. So I think this might be smart. This one can hold a little more. Is it cheap enough that I buy it? Hey. Or am I gonna want to buy fertilizer more? Let me look at stuff about weeds, because that'll probably tell me if I can use a fertilizer spreader for herbicide. Herbicide is preventative, so I can't use that this time anyway. That's a good point. But let me look to find that out about herbicide anyway. Okay. It didn't tell me what I wanted to know. So, theoretically, how much is a fertilizer spreader? $25 is still kind of a lot. I think. What do you want? Where are you all antsy? Well, you might want to go outside. That will make some money sense, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I am hitting a bit of a wall with energy anyway, so I might start wrapping it up. Let's see if I just drive this forward and tell it to go if it works. Maybe. Seems to be doing more than the other one at least. So another option I technically have for the straw is to not collect it this time and just cultivate. and plan to start collecting in the future. And that might honestly make more sense for the moment, especially if I am proving it correct right now that I can't use the contract equipment for my fields. Are you just driving in circles again? Go from there. Stop driving in circles. Yeah, it's definitely working now. Cool. Okay. So we will probably at least finish this contract and decide about how much more we're spending for leasing or buying any other equipment. I think there's a pretty decent chance that it makes sense to rent that equipment for now, but not to buy it. Probably either of them, honestly. This is frustrating. I wonder if it would be having this much trouble if I had lined it up better from the beginning. But I don't know why it keeps just turning in circles. But yeah, we will see how much more progress we have made by the next time we stream this. And we'll give an update about where everything's at then. But thanks for hanging out with us while we work on this, and yeah, my brain is not here. Go ahead and dismiss them because they're having quite the time. I'm gonna wrap this one up here, so thanks for hanging out with me for a while for a late night stream, and for any of you who watch it back later. And we're gonna see if we can start getting back on top of stuff now that we're at a better place with our recovery and the medical stuff that we had to do. And we have a little bit before we can do any of the next steps for that, I'm pretty sure. We have some other stuff going on too, but hoping to start getting back on top of stuff now. Let's see. We're having some issues with our sleep schedule again too, so we'll see how much that affects timing, especially for streams, about when our actual peak energy levels are and stuff. But we're gonna try to be more flexible with it, so that if I can do something like this, even if I'm not super high energy, or even if it feels like a weird time of day forward or whatever, I'm still doing something. Because then even if people aren't available for the stream live, we can get those up as videos on the channel at least, and stuff like that. So thanks, I think, for the third time for hanging out, and we'll try to do more streams and stuff soon, so we'll see you then. Bye!